is one of those units which also tries to follow Panditji's philosophy, his policies, his ideals. I'll just give you a little bit of information about our library as it was in the past and why we needed to revamp the space. This was how our library was. It was a typical traditional library with congested space, uncomfortable seating, and it was also housed in the basement of the Nehru Planetarium. The Nehru Planetarium, as you know, planetarium is a circular space. So we were at the basement of the planetarium, which was another circular space. So it was an odd space for a library. The seating arrangement was very traditional. We had wooden office chairs and tables. We had combined the reading and the storage area and the journals storage area. We didn't have any natural light because we were in the basement. Our catalog was a manual card catalog, which had again many disadvantages because we had very limited space. As you know, a card catalog doesn't have multiple search options. It cannot be shared virtually. Then we had a combined storage and a reading room. We had wooden makeshift stacks which were used, which served a dual purpose of storing magazines and books. Our serial control also was a manual system. Even we didn't have much in the form of information technology. We had basic computer networks which were not automated. Now, the reason why we had to revamp our library was manyfold. One was that in the old setup, we had noticed that readers had stopped coming. We had a beautiful collection, we had the resources, we had a lot of interesting books, journals, but it was absolutely not used, completely underutilized. So as the librarian of the center, I had to talk to the executive committee and urge them that we need to design a new space if we want to sustain this unit of the Nehru Center. Also, we needed to give a modern profile to the library. So, after a lot of deliberations with the management of the Nehru Center, we, in consultation with the architect, Mr. Kadri, who is also the General Secretary of the center, we thought of designing a new space, of course, shift out from the basement and go to another area of the Nehru Center. Now we are housed on the first floor of the Discovery of India building. The Discovery of India building houses the Discovery of India exposition, which is also based on Nehruji's book, Discovery of India. It's a permanent exposition. It's a museum on the history of India. So the present library as it looks is, this is our reading room. It's a hybrid library. We have 10,000 square feet total area, and we have got some very, very interesting reactions and feedback from our visitors. On the day that we opened the library on 14th November 2013, one of our readers said this: the reading area delights one just as much as the awe-inspiring and incredibly universal collection of books on every subject under the sun. This was what I had told my management. They asked me, they said, what would you like to be the USP of your new library? I said, we have everything. We have the resources. We have the collection. Please give me a space which is beautiful. Please give me a beautifully landscaped area. So this is what is our reading room. We have a beautiful green area, but of course, artificial plants, because we don't keep the air conditioning on all the time, and we don't have the lights on all the time, so it was not feasible to have natural plants, but we've created an artificial area, which is a beautifully landscaped one. And of course, reactions again from some of our regular visitors. There's ample natural light with ventilation and comfortable environment for reading. In fact, one of my regular visitors, she's a 60-year-old resident of Bandra in Mumbai. The first day when we inaugurated, she was so elated, and she said, "Awesome, can I live here?" So we said, of course you can. As long as the library is open, please come. And she regularly comes from 10 to 6 of our library timings. We've created 4 independent cubicles for research scholars where they can store their work and they can work over a long period of time. The idea, of course, is to segregate this area from the common reading room, because if they want to have peace and quiet, they can just sit in their cubicles and they can do their research work, and they can use that cubicle for a long period of time, say 3 months, 4 months, whatever. We have modern ergonomic furniture. We've designed these chairs in such a way that a person who sits there for a long time, for the entire duration of the library being open from 10 to 6, doesn't get tired, doesn't feel uncomfortable. And these chairs, like some of my users have told me, they actually massage your back. This is our storage area. Just for your information, this storage area is on the driveway of the Nehru Center. So our structural consultants had to reinforce this area in such a way, because as you know, the storage area is a load-bearing structure, load-bearing unit. So they had reinforced this storage area with beams so that, you know, if we need to store, now we have a capacity to store 1 lakh documents, 1 lakh books, periodicals, whatever. Now, right now I just have about 30,000 documents. So in the event of having the storage area filled up, this will not affect the driveway. So they have reinforced this very beautifully. We have a dual level book stack arrangement. It's in two levels. And we have about 25 international, 50 Indian magazines, journals, and newspapers, which are indexed on a daily basis. And one of our senior citizens who comes to read the newspapers and journals on a regular basis said, I think it's heaven for senior citizens to be here, because we also have, as you see on the right side, a ramp for people who need to be brought in on wheelchairs. So if senior citizens 80 plus, they are most welcome. They come in. If they feel that it's too much of a job to climb the steps, we bring them on the wheelchair. We also have 6 independent workstations which have been provided in the Cyber Center area, which have access to the internet, multimedia viewing, and also listening facilities with headphones and ample storage space for their personal material. This incidentally also doubles up as our online catalog. We organize a lot of events and lecture demonstrations, library demonstrations on library services for people. We have groups of library science students, school students, college students. We had a group of army officers who've taken up library science as a subject in graduation. We organize demos on our online catalog, and we use the wall. There's an empty white wall which we use for projection. These are some groups who had visited the library, some celebrities. The late R.K. Lakshman had come in with his wife, and of course he couldn't speak, but his actions said it all for us, and which was a great blessing for us. Of course, Dr. Kaul had also visited the library. Some international students do visit the library. It is now, with the revamping that we've done, it has become a must visit for all library groups which visit from out of Mumbai or even from abroad. It is on their itinerary as a field trip. Students love coming here now because they get these school projects to do, and in Mumbai it's a very competitive thing for schools. So they visit the library regularly to do their school projects, and we believe in catching them young. So these are 2 students who are doing their work here. This is our online catalog. We are using Koha. We are on Facebook. We have a blog. Of course, till now, since the last year, we've got 5,000 plus page views for our blog with 90 plus profile views. And it seems the feedback that we've got is that the readers like the interactivity that we have on it. We also post reviews of our events on the blog. This shows the growth in the number of our readers in 2012, 13, and 14. So 14, it's apparent that the number of readers is growing, and we hope that we'll continue the same in the current year too. This is what I'm planning for the future. We want to use it as an active social space. We want to introduce web chat services. We want to introduce group book reading sessions, use the reading area. We also want to introduce translation services because there are, as you know, Indian languages which are very diverse. We publish a lot of public books on our lecture series and seminars and conferences which we have compiled, and we want to keep them for the readers in ebook form. We have about 150,000 newspaper clippings which we have arranged under 200 plus subjects in box files, and we plan to make them available in a digitalized form. Bring your coffee along. Done. Thank you.
Sorry for that.